Hi mate, you okay? Go ahead.
Sure,
I'll have a mouthful, will do.
how much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very pleasing. We had a decent performance last week, in my view, and didn't get any reward. So felt it was important that we put in a performance. Clearly, we're on TV, and a lot of people were maybe questioning what we're about this year for some reasons that were valid, other reasons that they were ill-informed and didn't have the whole story really. So it was good to be able to put a performance and show that hopefully this year we'll be as strong as we've ever been. I believe that the group we've got at the moment is really strong, and I think we've got a little bit of criticism on the owners. I've had criticism in terms of investment and spending money, which is way out of order in my view, because no one should question the commitment and the investment that the owners of this club have put in over the years. But I think the key to it is that at the end of a window, if you're stronger than you are at the beginning, then you've had a good window. It doesn't matter if you spend hundreds of millions or tens of millions. It's about being stronger at the end of it, and I believe that we are, even now with 2 weeks to go.
What do you say about Hesse? I mean, he's in the country for a couple of days. You've thrown
Yeah.
him in the deep end for his debut, and he gets the win.
Yeah, that was calculated risk, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. I just felt here was a player that was desperate to play. Had done undoubted quality. We saw that in training in the few sessions that he had, and I just felt that he needed to experience the Premier League firsthand as quickly as possible. And I threw him in. I threw Maxim Choupo-Moting in as well for his first start, and could have backfired, but I think after his first run in the first few moments, I think everybody understood why we wanted to bring him here. So I think everybody's going to enjoy watching him. Certainly we are. We're delighted that he's playing in our colours, but I think he'll light the Premier League up as the season progresses. That's our hope anyway.
Do you see him as a striker or a winger or both?
He can play right across the front 3-4. He can play in behind. He can be an out-and-out striker. He can play either side. So that versatility and that flexibility in terms of what he can do is perfect. As a manager, that's the type of player you love to have in the building.
Mark, did you say on TV he had not even been training last week?
Yeah, he had a couple the week before he came. He didn't train all week because his newly born baby was ill and needed an operation, so he didn't train all the previous week. He's trained 3 days this week, so it was a little bit of a risk, but I thought he stuck at it and scored a great goal, finishes goal, a goal of a top player in my view.
It's not great circumstances with Shaqiri going off. What's Saido's reaction when he came on?
Yeah, he had to put a shift in. We changed things around a little bit, just put Choupo-Moting just in Shaq's position, brought Saido on. Had to put a shift in for us with not a lot of possession. In fairness, that's probably the only negative from our point of view, that we didn't retain possession when we worked so hard to win the ball back. So we're better in that regard, but against lesser opposition we'll be better when we have those moments again. So I thought Saido came on and just worked his socks off. Understood he had to affect Xhaka and Ramsey because they had a little bit too much of the ball in the first half, and we tried to affect that by dropping him in a little bit. Clearly he was going to blunt his attacking threat, but in terms of putting a shift in for the team, he did exactly what we wanted.
Arsene Wenger felt you had a couple of decisions go your way. He felt it should have been a penalty due from Bellerin in the first half, and he thought Lacazette's goal that was disallowed wasn't offside.
Right. Well, I'd need to see him again. I haven't seen him again. You'd understand me saying that, wouldn't you?
Somebody else has said that before.
Yeah, I wonder who.
How big a boost for you though with that tough fixture list you've got
Yeah.
to start to get a win at home against a team?
Yeah, well, maybe that's why people were hoping that maybe they could generate a little bit of pressure around the club, the team, my position, because clearly our opening fixtures aren't the easiest. I think it's probably having a conversation last week, and I think ourselves and Everton have probably got the worst start in terms of the quality of opposition we have to face. So maybe that's where the negativity came in terms of people didn't think we'd get too many points on the board in the opening 8 or 9 games. I think probably, if we're honest, I think about game 9 maybe we'll be favourites for that game before the game, but maybe this result and performance will change people's thinking leading into the other games that we have.
How's Eric Peters? You didn't like that challenge from Mustafi?
No, I thought it was a foul. I thought he just got taken out, so he's okay. That's just a bump and a bruise, so he should be okay. But we'll check on everybody else. Clearly, Shaqiri's the one we're a little bit concerned about.
Mark, I know it's a foot the challenge, Peters, and the earlier challenge where this kind of custom of when you put the ball out and when you don't put the ball out. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems as though a fairly obvious one to put the ball out, to be honest, when Peters was injured, and not so obvious when they actually did put it out the first time. I mean, is it?
Well, it's
confusion around that rule
there is a little bit.
custom, or-
Yeah, there is a little bit. I mean, the referee's supposed to stop the game if there's a head injury. You're supposed to actually keep on playing. So I suppose Arsenal went well within their rights, but they've played a lot of European games. And I've seen how people react in Europe to situations like that, and they know that really it's easier to just kick it out and start again. It wasn't deliberate. We weren't trying to slow the game down. We weren't trying to waste time. There were clear moments where somebody was injured and in a little bit of trouble. So maybe they should have shown a little bit of common sense there. Okay.
The corridor, please.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay.